At the very edge of a small mountain village, there lived an old woman. Her house was tiny, made of stone, but filled with love. She had no children, no money, no great name, but she possessed one priceless treasure: peace. Every day she lit a fire in her little stove. Whatever grew in her garden, she used to make a simple bowl of soup. While cooking, she hummed old songs no one else remembered. The villagers loved her. Whenever someone felt sad, they would come to her, and she always greeted them with a gentle smile. Even though she had little, she always smiled. One evening, a stranger suddenly knocked at her door. The old woman slowly opened it. "Who are you?" she asked. "Just a traveler," the man replied with a smile. "But I've heard of you. You have lived a good life. And tonight, I've come to offer you a choice." "A choice?" the old woman asked, surprised. "Yes," said the traveler. "There are 3 doors. Behind one lies your deepest desire. Behind the other 2, only disappointment." The old woman shook her head with a soft smile. "At my age, I no longer chase dreams." But the traveler insisted. "Come, just this once, see for yourself." He led her to a quiet meadow. In the middle stood 3 doors, one golden, one wooden, and one old and rusted. "Choose one," said the traveler. The old woman looked at the 3 doors. Without hesitation, she walked toward the rusted old door. The traveler frowned. "Why that one?" The old woman smiled gently. "Because the most beautiful things in my life have always come wrapped in something old and worn." She opened the door. Inside, there was nothing, only dust and silence. The traveler looked at her in surprise. "Aren't you disappointed?" he asked. "No," she replied calmly. "I came into this world with nothing. If I leave with nothing, so what? My smile is still with me. So, I've lost nothing." The traveler stood silent for a while. Then he slowly opened the other 2 doors. Behind the golden one lay endless treasure. Behind the wooden one stood a mirror. In it, the old woman saw herself young, beautiful, and wealthy. "You could have had everything," the traveler whispered. "You could have been rich. You could have regained your youth. All this could have been yours." The old woman looked at him with peaceful eyes. "More than what?" she asked. "More than peace? More than the strength to smile in the dark? More than a simple bowl of soup and the quiet joy of the heart? No, I already chose the right door." Saying this, she returned to her little home, to the stove where the fire was still burning, to the pot where the soup was still simmering, to her sweet songs and gentle smile. The traveler watched her go, frozen in place. At last he understood. Happiness doesn't always hide behind a golden door. Happiness isn't about having everything. Happiness is opening even an empty door and still being grateful. Happiness is being able to smile exactly where you are. Sometimes that is life's greatest treasure.